Overview for today in Hammer. I like working on the track first. So that's a big proponent that we're doing right now, is because it's something that you can work into. I like being able to work into the track, work into the rubber, and really get a hold of it, grab it with my feet. Go through about an hour of drilling, really focusing on left side, allowing the ball to travel further out left. I am getting a better understanding. I'm assuming I have no background as far as like what his idea was, counting for rhythm or using it for his cadence, but Stuart Toger would always count his cadence when the ball would travel out left over the left sector. So he would travel, if on the entrance, that would be 1. Second turn of the entrance of second turn, it'd be 2, and then third catch to entrance, it would be go back to 1, and then enter on fourth turn, it'd be 2, and then the release would be 3. So it would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 1, 2, throw. So I'm not there yet, but what I am focusing on is making sure the ball is completely out left. Still, I'm really liking the idea of this practice of voluntary and involuntary action. First 3 throws, first 5 throws were all either at my old PR just from last week, or either 3-foot PR, so small PRs here and there, but it still looked ugly. So the next thing I'm going to work on is making sure that I still open up through my right side, so I connect the ball a little earlier. I'm going to leave the winds where they are right now, just because I don't want, as soon as I think involuntary, I can focus on the ball and I'm good there. But as soon as I think of voluntary action, it starts becoming horizontally influenced, and I'm not thinking horizontally influenced. I still need to practice voluntary extension and keeping it out here rather than here. Overall, very interesting day today, just because going into it not really expecting anything. One thing I was working on was my entrance was, instead of crashing here, I wanted to focus on that heel catch and placing it downward so it's there. Still standing up on 3 and 4, but I'm not too concerned with that. I'm really liking the first catch. It's exaggerated. All the shit. But as soon as I can feel ball at back right corner, when I am then in my catch position, then it feels much better. Like, I can understand that. But if I don't feel anything, then it just becomes a big rush. I'm standing up in the entrance to my first catch. I'm babying. I'm hovering over left side a little too much. What I mean by that is that instead of countering the ball over left on my entrance, and which is probably a proponent of why I was standing up, is that even going to previous videos, I'm hovering. So ball for my step back, coming through, open up right side, come through, open up right side, and then I'm leaning, I'm dragging, I'm holding my left back here, and then it turns into a reach of my entrance, instead of allowing it to dig that left toe into the ground with posture. That's one thing that I was practicing at the end of it. Nothing too dramatic or drastic or anything like that, but I like finding a good rhythm, setting it up through my first probably 10 throws, see how it goes after that. If it's going all the way to crap, then I'll end up going backwards just a little bit, not backwards, but reevaluate some things in drill work. But everything felt really good today, and then towards the end, it wasn't feeling correct. Even though they were PRs, they were ugly. They were ugly. So I know that the feel is getting better, but I need my left axis to be more stable, to hold that left axis a little bit more. So that is going to come from not babying it or trying to like capture the flag or something like that. You're not hanging on to it. You have to go and you have to attack it. You have to attack the ball even over left side, and it's not just we are still working to gain connection over left side. So that's still something that I'm working on, but drill work on track feels really good. Working ground through that hard left heel, also on that focusing on that hard left toe on the entrance. I'm not going to get a hard left toe if I'm over my left leg at the entrance, because I'm breaking at the waist. It's not going to happen. So I need to make sure that I'm patient opening up right side so I can gain connection with the ball a little bit earlier, and then make sure that I'm rotating within the center of the ball's orbit. So if I'm rushing, then it's no longer in the center. I need to make sure that the ball is dictating my position. Standing up on 3 and 4, just like I was saying, maintenance of position is going to be like towards the end, a much more dramatic part of my throw. But right now, I'm just focused, and I know that that's going to end up coming with time. But focusing on just smaller details to get bigger picture I'm sure will end up paying off in the future. And then also making sure that I can, in order to stay balanced, I'm very wide with my catches right now, and I think it's coming off of my first catch. That, and I'm just doing too much. So anytime that I'm doing something in particular, I know it's either that I'm working too hard or I'm thinking too much, just like anything. Thinking that it's more difficult than it is. So I definitely wasn't thinking about ball or connecting through left heel or anything like that today. I was just going out and throwing, like I said, going through drill work. But it ended up being a pretty solid day. So if I'm hitting PRs and it's looking like garbage, I know that, even if I'm not on the right track, it's working towards it. And we're just constantly problem solving, constantly figuring stuff out. So this was a solid day. Just necessary time off probably helped. Going up to Sac State, watch the JOs. That was actually really cool. Got to meet a lot of good people, but today was a very, very solid day. I like left side. Left side is, necessary and needs to get worked on more.